everyone.
Hi!
Welcome to Monday Night Live, also known as Force of Light Live on Monday at 6:30.
We're here.
And we hope we're not. I see those little things that I hate to see on my side, so I hope that
But remember, sometimes we're still clear to them.
Yes, that's true.
These are facts, Michelle. All facts, no cap, as the youth would say.
And also, I spoke with our friend Valiant Renegade, and he worked through some of our problems as to why we have some of these internet problems, and it's the computer.
It's all the computer's fault.
So I recently have purchased a new computer that is not yet shipped to me, but I should have it by the 20th of this month. And then we shouldn't be having these problems very much, but
that'll be nice.
Yes. And hello, Marcos. And I've got a big announcement later. It's huge. It's huge.
Huge.
A huge announcement tonight of who our next guest is going to be next week. So definitely stay around for that. I'm going to make you wait a little bit for that. And Marcos, awesome to see Marcos.
What if because of that little Donald Trump reference, they're like, is Donald Trump going to be their special guest?
Donald Trump is definitely going to make his first YouTube appearance.
Right here on Force of Light.
Force of Light.
You heard it here first.
Well, we'll start getting him. We'll get Tulsi Gabbard. We'll get everybody.
I'm sure with all the choices these people have, I'm sure they would choose our channel.
We might even get Bumbling Biden on one day. Who knows? You never know. You never know who will show up at Force of Light Live.
I mean, gang might all be here. It might be a round table.
It might be. But good to see you, Marcos and TD. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Keely, good to see you. Richard, very nice to see you. So I'm guessing you like Creed 3 then, that you think it should have won an Oscar.
I haven't seen it.
Is
this Creed as in the
not in the rock band, but as in the spin-off of Rocky.
But can you take me higher? Is the question.
I don't know. But glad you enjoyed the movie. And Rex, nice to see you. And Anthony, you ladies are my sunshine on this rainy Monday in Brooklyn, New York. Well, we're happy to help you get through a case of the Mondays in Brooklyn, New York.
Gosh, it is Monday, but it's been such an amazing day. I had the day off, strangely, and it just got a lot done. What an awesome Monday this has been. You gotta say the good things when you can. You gotta appreciate the good. It's been a good day.
That's good.
How has you all days been? Let us know in the comments.
And Angela Bassett should have been. Wasn't she nominated? I feel like she was nominated for something. What role was she was there last night, I believe. I didn't watch any, to be real.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I feel like she was up for supporting actress for something. I don't know what movie.
And that's the kind of thing I would have if I knew they were on.
I knew they were on.
I didn't even know it was on.
I knew they were on, and
now
I
I'm
just
have to go back and look at all the fashion.
I knew they were on, and I just didn't really care. That's kind of where I was.
Well, I don't I wouldn't watch the whole thing, but I would have been a little more engaged in I don't have Instagram right now, but I would have been going to online to see people arriving in their outfits. That's more my interest level.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Pretty surface, really.
I don't, because for the Oscars, they go more classy. So it's not like fun things to laugh at, but it's a little more classy. But I will pull up one thing. We'll pull up a few things later. And hello to Brett. Good to see you. Let's see. Yes, he did win an award. Brandon Fraser did win, which was that was the big fan favorite.
That. I haven't even seen the movie, and I want to. When I find a place
I hear it's
to watch
so
it,
sad. I hear it's so sad.
Sometimes it's just it works.
Someone said the person that made this movie was determined to make you cry. That's all the person wanted to do.
Sign me up.
Was make you cry. That's not usually my type, but hopefully he gets more roles. let's be real, guys. Would we not love for him and Rachel Weisz to get together and make an official Mummy 3 movie? Why not? Why
Oh
not?
my goodness, that would be
Why
so much
not?
fun.
That would totally complete the comeback.
But I do think, like, congratulations to him. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it is. She wasn't really late. We were just kind of behind. And I was trying to get some things together to actually have some stuff to talk about
I
tonight.
was kind of on time, I think.
She was okay.
Trying to please the boss here.
Well, we gotta please the people that come to see us at 6:30.
Well, see, but it's just Sheldon and I, our personalities are different. Like, I'm okay if I'm rushing to my seat with 20 seconds to go. It energizes me.
That's a no for me, dog. You're not going to Hollywood. That's a no. And hello to you. And J1, hell all. Well,
hey, J1.
Hell to you as well. And JS Pena, late and grooming.
Yes.
Well, glad to have you here. And hello. Monday Night Roar with Force of Light. That is what it is, man. And Sean with the $1.99 super chat.
Aww.
Hey, ladies, keep up the amazing reviews.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Any reviews that you've enjoyed lately? Let us know. Let us know. But with that, let's see. I'm going to get this one.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I haven't given Austin in a while, and it felt right in that moment. So thank you very much, Sean.
Yeah, baby. Thank you very much.
And we will keep the reviews coming. I know Wednesday I will have the Mando episode 3 review, and then also Shazam, which I don't know how well Warner's has killed that product, but I'm still going to review it. So definitely check it out. Give it a thumbs up. Stick it to the algorithm and thumbs up the video and leave a comment if you don't mind, even if it's a heart or a smiley face. I don't care.
Or a letter of any kind. Just something.
It tricks the algorithm, guys. Just go for it. Let's see. And hello, Jared. Good to see you. Nice to see you here. Michael, good evening,
Jared.
everyone.
Hey, Michael.
I didn't watch the Oscars, but just had the E Online. Yeah, I don't have E channel anymore, but that is kind of what Natalie's saying, kind of the fun stuff to watch.
Right.
So, and Al's reaction, grateful to finally be able to attend a live stream, excited for the conversation. Well, good to have you here.
Yes, thanks for being part of the conversation.
Yes, very nice to have you here. And your average Patriot nerd with the $1.99 super sticker. Do you know, for whatever reason,
thank you,
I can't see what super sticker you chose on StreamYard. I don't know why it's that way, but I can't see what.
But we need to fix that to where we can.
There's no way with this.
Oh.
Now, when I get my new computer, I can hook up my iPad to it and serve as a separate screen. So maybe then I can do it.
We'll be in business
once I get that new computer that's going to be coming soon. But you know what? You know what your average Patriot nerd gets, because we always feel patriotic. And I hear that Miles Teller won a special Oscar that they created just for this year of best dance move.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Best topless dance move in a movie.
That's very specific, Michelle.
I feel like
but I believe you.
He won it.
Well, if it was real, he would.
He would definitely win it. Thank you, your average Patriot nerd. We appreciate you. You guys are now quoting Creed songs. The lead singer of Creed definitely attended the same university I attended.
And I attended for a semester.
Yes. You're watching Rocky 4 right now. I love Rocky 4. I truly love Rocky 4.
Is that the Russian invasion one?
Yeah, he goes to Russia.
That's a great one.
Yes.
That's a solid Rocky right there.
I was actually a huge Creed fan back in the day.
She was.
I was a big fan.
You know, I still listen to their jams, if one comes on sometimes.
I just
rewatched some good ones.
We just rewatched I just watched with her daughter all the all of these Scream movies, and they've got Creed, What If, and Scream 3, and I was like, sitting there like
Okay, I don't
singing at the top of my lungs to What If.
If you guys were in the camp back in the day that Creed was cringe, that song was
It's awesome.
It was firing on all cylinders.
Creed, What If you've been wronged,
That
you
was
just
a
go
mess.
listen. You just go listen to What If.
That's a rock masterpiece. I don't care what people say about Creed.
No, that song's awesome. Your day's been slow and boring. Well, that doesn't sound too good.
Well, maybe Tuesday will be more stimulating.
Tim, good to see you here, buddy. I have off too. Hi, ladies. Well, hello to you. Tim, good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you for spending your off time here.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. Let's see. Yes, Angela lost and didn't even stand up while Jamie Lee won. I did see that. But what did she lose for? What was she not? What role was she nominated for? That's what I don't know.
I think. Are you guys implying the opinion is that she was snubbed? Well, that's kind of what I'm picking up here.
Well, no, I think at least she felt she was snubbed and she did not stand up.
Oh, so it was more of a situation of just like maybe more so she thought so.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I gotcha.
But Jamie, that's kind of how it goes. Jamie Lynn was in the movie that kept winning.
Right.
There's kind of usually
sometimes there's a theme.
There is. And if you're in that movie, you're going to win Best Actor and Best now, not always, but oftentimes they rack up several awards.
Sometimes the iron strikes very hot.
It was, and
a particular movie on a particular year.
It did, and Jamie Lee Curtis was in that movie. Yeah, I'm sure that was good. The Film Threat. I watch film. I'm subscribed to them. I didn't check any of it out last night though, but I'm sure it was
check
good.
that out. I haven't heard of that.
Film Threat. He's a like a critic, but a very reasonable critic. He's not like a lot of the other critics. We'll put it that way.
Right.
I'm new to your channel. Love your reactions. Well, thank you, Sean. We appreciate that.
And thank you for being here.
We're still mulling over what our next reaction is going to be. We've kind of taken. Well, we're going to
take suggestions.
We do. We're going to take. We're going to not do one this week. We're going to wait till I get my new computer.
Yeah.
Basically, to film a new reaction, and then we'll get another one out.
So you guys be thinking.
Yes. Let's see. Hello, Michelle and Natalie. I want to thank you for recommending Jesus Revolution. Our church group and myself saw it last Tuesday, and we loved it. I've been recommending the movie as much as I can. Well, that's awesome.
I just thought it was great.
It was a great movie.
I'm so glad that you and the church group went to see it. That's awesome.
Yeah, because it really is. It's not just like a good, that's a Christian film. No, it's a well-made movie. Like, it's a good movie. It truly is.
Sure, it may be a little extra special to us Christians, sure.
Yeah.
But I think if anybody would give it a chance, they might dig it.
Yeah, no, it's a good. It made me laugh throughout. Like, it's a good movie. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. We'll actually get into a tweet by someone about Christianity in Hollywood. That was interesting to me. Mummy 3 would be great. Yes. Woo-hoo! Make it happen. Mummy 3. Why not, guys? Why not? In the world of sequels and trilogies, just give us a Mummy 3. Come on.
I mean, they can even DH them a little bit if they want to.
They don't have to. Rachel,
they don't have to.
Rachel Wise looks great.
Well, she is a fine wine. This is true.
She is.
I wasn't going to say who I was thinking of more so.
They can make him. He can get him some Botox for the movie. He'll be fine. Yeah, Shazam sadly is dead on arrival because Warner's is like, well, this has nothing to do with what we're about to do, and ruined all their movies.
Are they just not promoting it much, or?
Well, Warner's is now like the whole DCU is dead. They're doing a new thing. So basically people are like, well, I'm gonna go see the, Aquaman 2 or Shazam because they're not going to do anything else with it.
Right.
So they should have waited and announced that they were not going to continue it till after they put these movies out. But yeah, I'll probably still go see it because I enjoy going to the movies.
Sounds like they really
and I want to say
on that one.
They definitely did. I want to say my movie theater loving heart was having a good weekend because I went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to the movies. And between Scream 6, Creed 3, 65, Jesus Revolution, people are still coming in buying tickets for it. The theater was like packed.
It's booming.
It was booming, and it did my heart good to see that in on a second week of March. And you know what's coming later this month? Mr. Wick.
Hell!
So this month has got a lot of good movies.
Man, I need to get ready. I need to get ready mentally, spiritually, physically.
Speaking of Film Threat, he already gave his early, he got to, because he's a critic, he already got to see it, which guys, the fact that they gave critics access to John Wick a month in advance tells you the theater, Lionsgate was like, we got a slam dunk. we got a winner.
Like, it's already in the bag, baby.
Like this one's about to kill. And
no pun intended.
Chris Gore from Film Threat was like, he said it's almost 3 hours. He said, but it flies by. He was like, they just upped the ante in every way. He was like, it was so much fun.
I'm kind of excited.
I'm definitely excited to see it.
It's yeah, it might be. I feel like this one's going to be satisfying. Like, very satisfying.
Yeah, and Chris did not like 2 and 3 as much as a lot of people, but he said 4 was great. So I'm excited to see it. And hello to the science fictionary.
Hello.
What's up, Nally Michelle? Hope you're doing well. Well, I hope you're doing well too, Andrew. Good to see you here tonight.
Always good to have you.
Yes, and Mike, good to see you as well.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, smash the. Oh, it was a thumbs up sticker. Well, thank you. That was your average Patriot nerd. And also, go ahead and smash the thumbs up while we're there.
While you're at it, just go ahead and give it a click.
Michelle is tech support. That's bad. You don't want me to be tech support. Valiant had to be my tech support.
Hey, you guys, after about a month of self-installation,
she got her internet.
Somebody got her Wi-Fi.
I was like, well, you got to call them to get the Wi-Fi turned on, Natalie.
And so last night, I'm like, it was this simple the whole time. I thought it was a mystery that eluded me, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to happen at my house.
She figured it out. I definitely did create the Miles Teller category. I did. Disney's going broke. Yeah. They've had a lot of losers.
But will they ever go broke? Unfortunately.
Well, no, but they're having to make a lot of cuts.
Well, if enough people, it takes a lot to put. Now
they're losing like $1 billion a month.
Oh. I mean, I'd say for anybody, it's hard to keep up.
Or
with
not
that
a month.
rate.
I think it was like quarterly.
Okay.
Not a month. I was off on that. And hello, ladies. Yes, I will say, Austin.
Hey, George.
That was one of the rare cases where there were 2 people that were probably so deserving, because Austin Butler lost to Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
And Austin Butler was dang good in Elvis. So
he was really good. That's a tough one, because I did see Elvis and I did really like it, and thought he did pretty amazing.
They definitely got a few good ones. I mean, I might have loved all their songs, but they definitely have some good ones. And hello, ladies. Well, hello to you. She was nominated for Wakanda. That's what I thought. 'Cause I didn't know of another movie that she was in. And yeah, you've got to, in order to win with a movie like Marvel or Star Wars,
that's what I was gonna say.
It better be phenomenal.
Because that's a bit of a rarity in itself.
Yes, I mean, you have Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger win for Joker.
It's kind of like, I mean, it's awesome always, if you win, but it's like in those categories, it's kind of such an honor, I think, to be nominated for an Academy Award, just because they're not usually taken as seriously.
And I can answer that. You just like you froze your account?
No, I did not block you. I just
deactivated
I deactivated my account. I might come back at some point, but I'm just taking a break. I just, you all understand. Sometimes you just need a little social media break. It's good for the soul. I
have seen him dancing in that, and yes, it is really cute in his new in that commercial. It is cute. It's Miles Teller dancing. Because what else does Miles do? That's what he does. He's a dancer, man. And
he's nothing if not a dancer.
And hello, Damajani.
Damajani.
AKA Damunji. Hello there. Well, hello there to you.
An honor to have you here always.
Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. I know there's a Mummy 3. We reject the Mummy 3 because Rachel Wise was not even asked to be in it. We reject that nonsense. We want a real official Mummy 3 with the story of Rick O'Connell and
yes, Evie.
And Evie. Yes.
Look at that memory.
That's what we need. We need both. We need Brendan Fraser and we need Rachel Wise back. That's what we need. Oh, and speaking of that, this is really, really random.
Isn't that happy?
But my brain. Well, actually,
I'm so happy, Jay.
We'll just go there. Since he appeared, the one and only drunk 3PO. I said we would have a special guest next week. We will be joined by the one and the only drunk 3PO.
I feel like I should have kept going.
AKA Jay, AKA the Canadian Bear, is going to be with us in the house next Monday at 6:30 to promote his new, is it a comic? Should I say comic?
He's here to promote.
He's really here to spend time with us.
We're a press junket, are we? I see how it is, Jay. I see.
So you definitely we'll talk about other stuff. You're definitely going to want to show up next week, next Monday, 6:30 for Force of Light.
Be there or be square.
And drunk 3PO. So definitely do that. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with this chat. And hello to you, Achilles. Good to see you.
Hello.
Which Wick is with? Oh, Wick is going to be lit. I think he is going to be lit.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a fun time, I'm thinking. Park is down as well. What is that?
Oh, maybe like park numbers, like for the Disney parks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. I get what you're saying.
Know that.
I get what you're because they kept jacking the prices up. Making it tough on people.
It is like crazy.
I mean,
pretty crazy.
It really is. And your kids get off my lawn for $1.99. I just want to say hello to the best looking sisters.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yeah, that definitely gets a bit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.
Sweet.
We appreciate it. And should be fun. We need more confidence in that. It will be.
Jay, don't tell me we're already off to a bad start before the thing's even begun.
It will be fun. Yay for Jay. That's right. Be here next week at 6:30 for sure. And Damajani, aka Damanji, with the $2 super chat. I'll come on just to hang with you ladies. No problem.
Oh, we're gonna have you back.
Oh, we will.
It's been too long, my friend.
He just one-upped you, Jay. He just comes to hang, not to promote.
We know who the real ones are.
We do. So, for that, he gets my favorite clip.
Yeah,
it might not be his favorite clip, but it's mine. He's working. Damaj and I is currently working on his dance moves, so he can come on.
Damaj and I, we're gonna have a internet dance off one of these times. He comes, like me, just stand back here and us like go back and forth, competition style.
But why do I feel your dance would be this awesome?
Yeah, I cruise through the city and I roam the streets.
See, what nobody told you guys was that I was the choreographer. Those are my signature moves.
She actually came up with those. Jenna Ortega came up with those on her own.
I like it.
It was funky.
It's fun.
It was. And thank you, the one and only, the most lovely butt crack in all of YouTube, with the $2.99 super sticker. We appreciate that
Thank you very much, Mr. Butt Crack.
Yes, thank you very much.
Look at you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel the need for speed.
And one thing I can say, and I honestly mean this, I really mean this from my heart, the chat is not the same if I do not see Mr. Butt Crack in it.
I
And
know.
that's true.
I mean, Nat
That's a real one too.
Nat texted me and asked me so. LOL. Did she?
I did not. What? Text him and ask him to be on the show? Okay, maybe I
Did she?
I'm kidding.
And good evening.
Because
Good evening
we all
to
know
you.
Jay won't let me have his number. Let's just be honest.
And you definitely owe us some dancing. Definitely.
Me and you, my friend.
It's a dance off.
To the death.
And Leah Rose. Hello, Natalie and Michelle. Well, hello to you, Leah Rose. Good to see you. Is Jay going to join the dance off? Is the question everyone wants to know.
I'd like to see Jay dance, actually. I'm trying to visualize this.
Wednesday was great. It was.
Oh, yeah, I finished Wednesday.
Did you like it?
I liked it. I really
It's
liked
so
it.
good.
It was fun. It was really fun and different. I like things like that.
It was. That's what I was going to
And
say.
you're refreshingly clean.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know,
I think
in a lot of
there's
ways.
only one cuss word.
That doesn't sound wrong because I remember I think I heard one and I thought, did somebody just cuss? Because I didn't hear it the whole rest of the time, which is so rare these days.
Yeah, and like Tim Burton just did such a good. He just has his fun style in that show. And then let's just be real: the show would work if Jenna Ortega didn't just like own the character. Like she just really did. It was a lot of fun.
I thought it was really good. But speaking of Richard Burton,
Tim Burton.
Yeah. Richard Burton was another person, but Tim Burton, I was thinking about his movies while I was watching that show, and I realized that Shelley and I've never actually seen the full thing. She's never seen any of it. Edward Scissorhands.
No, I've not seen it.
So I just thought, like, if there's interest, let us know. Reach out on Twitter, or if you're watching this later or whatever, and just let us know, if that's something you guys would want to see us watch for the first time.
I know
it's kind of a cult classic.
I've never seen Edward Scissorhands, and I've also never seen, what's his famous Christmas cartoon movie?
Oh, gosh, what is? I know what you're talking
I've
about.
never
Nightmare
seen
Before Christmas.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
we might have to do
Me
that around
neither.
Christmas.
Yes, good idea.
We're already planning. But speaking of Tim Burton and Jenna Ortega, the rumor is that she's going to be cast as Winona Ryder's daughter in Beetlejuice 2.
Oh my, that's perfect.
Once, and Nina from, well, you guys know Nina Xfinity. She was like, "Is this typecasting?" And I said, "Yes, but it works." Like it does. And someone else,
it makes sense. It
does. And someone else said, to my comment, they said sometimes a little typecasting is like the way to becoming a star. He said, "I think of Winona Ryder." And I said, I thought of Johnny Depp.
I was just going to say Johnny Depp. I specifically
yes,
thought of him
because they
kind
were
of in that regard.
They were kind of both of them were both kind of typecast, but then it did lead to other things down the road.
Yeah, and they had options.
They did,
because they had proven themselves like they were great at what they did.
They did. So when you're Jenna Ortega and you've got it in Scream and some other horror movie, then Wednesday, and they say Wednesday season 2 is going to lean into the horror elements more, which I was like, fun. I'm for it. And then if you get that Tim Burton Beetlejuice role, you just say yes. Like you don't say no. You just say yes to it. You go with it. And
that's pretty iconic.
That is. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Like I could almost react to that movie because I don't know. I can't remember anything from it.
I
like
think
that's
it's
where
been
it
at
is.
least like 15 years or so. For me.
We're like,
I don't want to say how many.
We're like first time watching and 25 years reaction.
The benefit of being older, right? It becomes new again.
And Rick Board with a $10 super chat. There's a minor Miles Teller dance scene in War Dogs, 52 minutes, 40 seconds, but he is wearing a shirt. Sorry, a suggestion for the sake of variety.
I love that you bookmarked the time. I love that.
Let's take a picture of this.
Yes, because now we're gonna have to go see this exact, hour and second. I love it.
I mean, that's pretty awesome, Rick.
That's teamwork that makes the dream work right there.
I mean, honestly, that one gets a let's hear it for the boy.
Let's give the boy a hand.
And you guys, that would be more accurate.
To Natalie's dance
Shall I
off
dance?
with Dimash and I. That's what it's about to look like. That's what it's about to be. But thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, Rick.
I'm gonna have to go clip that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And follow Nat on Instagram for more dancing videos.
Hey Jay, I saw you. I've seen you liking those videos.
Jay's just been called out.
And if memory serves me, I had one where I kind of dance.
Oh, what? He dances for 52 minutes straight? The whole movie? He dances?
Oh, wow.
So I got like a lot to pick from, apparently. Man.
We're gonna have to see.
So
this,
apparently Miles Teller has been typecast as always having to
dancer.
dance. But why was he not in the last Magic Mike movie? You know? I mean, why did they not give him that? I don't know. If he's just the dancer, but that's pretty funny. Well, I was going to pull up tonight. Let me see. Let me pull up my screen. I wanted to show up. Oh, you're joking on that one. Okay, so it is a timestamp. I was going to say, dang, he danced for like the whole movie. He's just like dancing.
Now I feel dumb because
I mean, you never
I should
know.
have known that, and
What-
I just believed you
what-
like that fast.
What if his character was like dancing? I don't know. It could happen. If with Miles, I would believe it, guys. And definitely smash that like button. Yes, thank you. And
Thank you, Devanjana. Yes, smash it.
I want to show this. This was a fun moment,
Oh.
a touching moment, especially if you guys, I know Jay out there is a huge Indy fan. I was a huge Indy fan growing up. Natalie watched Indiana Jones. It's one of those things we all watched. We watched over and over in our house. Let's not do that. I'm like, yeah. Now I've messed it up. There we go. But look at that. You got Dr. Jones giving him a hug. And then now you got the two of them
I've
hugging.
been very sentimental as of late, and like things that don't normally even, like I'm always really sensitive, but I'm just like,
Yes, as he won. I love it. Let's just be real. The sweetest
aw.
the sweetest moment of that movie, and I love Temple of Doom, by the way.
It was like their little dynamic.
It is when he's like, I love
Oh
you,
my
Indy.
gosh.
I'm like, no.
Oh, Mr. Johnson. So cute.
Yeah, because it's him who wakes him up out of his little where he's kind of out of it. I did an entire video on it. I'll have to check that one out. Man, twice last week I was Jay's first viewer on 2 of his videos. It was like, how? I clicked on videos, it's like first one here. But I'll have to check that out, Jay.
Were you that person?
I was that person.
That put first.
I was like, first one here. I'm cool like that.
To be honest, I always saw that. You know, I've probably been getting on YouTube for the last, like, I don't know, 7-8 years. And I noticed people always say like first or something. And, like
Yes.
videos like big and small, like views. And it's just like, why is that significant? Well, I guess just like I clicked first. But I don't know.
Yes.
I guess that's cool.
Yes, but that was to me. Oops, there we go. That was to me probably, I think, you know, just being an Indy fan, I think that was probably the sweetest moment. The Brendan Fraser winning obviously was a big deal just because, you know, he just kind of disappeared for a while. So that was pretty cool for him to. Why am I struggling tonight?
And there were just a couple I saw, like, I don't know their names, so I'm not, but it was for that movie you said that was kind of so huge.
Yeah, why can't I think of the name? Anything, everywhere, all but once, whatever the movie is. You know the movie.
Sometimes only on Tuesdays. You know that movie.
Yeah, the one with Short Round in it.
But yeah, like the guy that won an Oscar for it, and then a woman, they both just had kind of like these really great, like inspirational speeches. Like they were actually, you know, like good speeches, not preaching at anybody about wokeness or what we should be doing, but just like it, and one kind of celebrating what you can do in America and what can be accomplished and truly the American dream. So it was beautiful, you know?
Yeah, that's what people want. Well, and it's good that because I haven't watched. Have you guys seen that movie with a short round in it that won all the awards? I've heard really good things about it, actually. Like it's not just like a artsy movie, but people did really. I mean, I think it has artistic flair to it, but people really did enjoy it. Actually, that was the best part. Yes, that exactly. Other than Brendan winning. Yeah, that was good for him to win. Yeah, I stand by the fact that although the third one is probably my favorite, I love
Is it the
Temple.
skeleton part?
Well, Sean Connery was just so dang good in it. No,
I always just thought that was kind of cool.
Well, that is cool, but it's like Sean Connery and him together are just like such an amazing dynamic going back and forth.
Yeah, that's true.
Or see, there's so many good Indiana Jones moments. Even when finally in that Sean Connery voice, Indy's still reaching for the cup, and he's like, "Indy,
Yeah,
let it go." There's just so many good moments.
There was a life lesson in there.
There was, and of course he leaves with his life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
because that girl kept going for it, and she fell to her death.
It was not a productive one for her.
Yeah, the greed kind of got her.
Yeah.
It was a bad way to go.
Bad scene. Legend has it she's still falling.
Oh gosh, yeah. But yeah, those were the two highlights that I saw of the night. But I wanted to pull this up just because I want you guys to see. Let me get this pulled up. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been all over Twitter. Hold on 1 second. Stop it and start it over. 1 second. This was the other thing from the Oscars I wanted to show. It was just like some people are laughing, but it's like, dang, he's so rude. That's bad.
I'm already laughing.
No one in particular.
Okay, actually, let me start it over. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
You are a veteran of the Oscars, and you've been here a few times. What's your favorite thing about coming to the Oscars?
It's fascinating. It's the whole of humanity is here. It's Vanity Fair.
Oh, it's all about Vanity Fair. Yes, that's where we let loose and have a little bit of fun. What are you most excited to see tonight?
To see?
Yeah, well, I know that you probably watched a few of the movies. Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone?
No one in particular.
Okay, well, what are you wearing tonight then?
Just my suit.
Your suit? Who made your suit? You didn't make it.
I can't remember my tailor.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to
okay.
the tailor.
Yeah.
So tell me, what does it feel like to be in Glass Onion? It was such an amazing film. I really loved it. I love a thriller. How fun is it to shoot something like that?
Well, I'm barely in it. I mean, it's for 3 seconds.
Yeah, well, you showed up and you had fun, right?
Almost.
Okay, it is funny.
It was nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, back to you guys.
That is funny. It was a bit rude, but it was
Is
funny.
it like divided? Because to me, it was definitely on the funny side.
It was funny. It was pretty dang funny.
Like
I have
just
to
how
admit.
much he was like, I just do not care, and I don't not only do not care if I sound rude, I'm going for it at this point.
Yeah, he was
I'm committing.
like he totally
It's a
committed.
choice.
He totally committed to being rude, just
With
like
the facial expressions, the body language, and what he said.
like across the board, just on everything. He was rude in that. What are you wearing? A suit. Just like
And you know what? I almost hope watching that for his sake, even though it's funny, maybe that was just a bad night. Because it's like he strikes me, if that's really him, as a very, it's like they say glass half empty, or is it half full? Like
yeah.
very half empty vibes.
Well, it's like, and then also I thought because British people can be very
Like
very
dry
like intentionally, like for humor purposes, kind of dry. So that's what I don't know. It was pretty funny though.
It is funny.
Michelle, yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so happy she and Kay won for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. There it is. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's such a great film. It's about love, and I had had to hug my mom after I saw it. I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah, I
it.
know. Sounds good now.
You don't have to see it.
So it's kind of an emotional film, I take it.
But then it also somehow they go into the multiverse, but yet it has nothing to do with like like Marvel or any of that. So I don't know.
And I had no idea there was a connection.
Yeah, people seem to like it though, so I need to check it out at some point, for sure. And let's see, I was gonna pull something else up. Let's see, I was gonna pull this up actually, because it was a rare moment where you had a Hollywood, someone from Hollywood, pretty much kind of take up for Christianity, and I liked it. And he called out Hollywood, and I appreciate that.
Oh, let's see.
So let me pull this up. And this is no other than my favorite from The Office, Dwight Schrute, Rainn Wilson himself. And he tweeted out, and I've not watched The Last of Us, by the way. He said, I do think there is an anti-Christian bias in Hollywood. As soon as the David character in The Last of Us started reading the Bible, I knew that he was going to be a horrific villain. Could there be a Bible reading preacher on a show who is actually loving and kind? Question mark.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Dwight.
Oh, I was so pumped when I read
Sincerely
that.
Christians everywhere.
Yes, that's what I said. Like, I was just like, thank you so much for posting this. And it's like, absolutely, there is a bias.
Because there is such
There
a
is.
It's like, it's almost sad that it's like anytime there's a movie that even, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not talking about Christian movies, I'm talking about secular movies, that they even kind of make a Christian or something like it seem good. It's just like, I appreciate it because it's so often, yeah, like they're horrible. Like we're all horrible.
Yes. And I just, man, the comment threads, some of the comments people were saying back to him, it was sad. But then so many people were so thankful that he actually had the courage to say it.
Yes.
Because
point out the obvious.
Because it's true. I told Natalie, I was watching that, and it honestly, after his comment, I was just like, I'm not even go back and watching it. But that was it, 1923 or whatever. What's the show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, do I know that there were some Christian people in the name of Christianity who are horrible? Yes, but that's all they ever show. The bottom line is out of every 100, there were vastly more that were kind and good. And it's like Hollywood never shows that. And so they get in people's minds that like, this is how it always is.
Right. Like them.
Yeah. Bad. Evil.
Either evil, crazy.
Yes.
A mixture.
Yeah.
You know, like it, or even like you look at the classic horror movie Carrie, you know, like her mother's this religious, crazy fanatic that, you know, and it's just like the trope is getting old.
Yes. Or even, you know, even Handmaid's Tale to its own way. It's like presenting this weird version of
the only thing I'll give that is she kind of like almost, it's like in a weird way kind of develops her own faith with God, I think, like almost like a better one, you know, like not like them. And some of them do, I think, like love God, you know what I'm saying? So at least they give a little bit of like,
but it's very rare. Like you point out, The Walking Dead was pretty fair or nice about Christianity or faith.
Did. Well, I just thought like somebody, and tell me if you guys think I'm just imagining this, but it's like just even some themes in it, or like they'll find a Bible at a time, or it's just like kind of weird for a show, you know, but it's just like, I bet somebody's a Christian or something that's something to do with this.
Yes.
You know, at times it's weird just that those little things that it's like, it was a good thing, you know, it was a good sign. It was, you know, things like that at times.
Well, and another one, you guys know how much I love Netflix's Daredevil, and I loved Matt Murdock's relationship with his priest, and like they did make the priest like a very good character. Like that was actually a very good representation. Because they stand out because they're so rare, as Rainn Wilson pointed out. And again, I'm not watching that show, but it's just so interesting that even coming from someone in Hollywood, that it's to the point he knows, oh, that guy's picking up a Bible, he's about to be the villain.
And it's just like quite frankly, the narrative they're trying to paint is just a lie from the pit of hell. So don't buy into it. Are there bad people that claim Christianity or claim? Of course there are.
Yeah.
But like Michelle said, if they're a genuine Christian, that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
Not that anybody is perfect.
It just gets old. So I was just really happy that he kind of stuck his neck out and let's see. That he was
Well, and it's
willing
not
to.
even that simple. There's more behind it than that.
Well, but it is an easy target.
It is
for
an
them.
easy target.
They
but
can't
it's because
stand
they
it.
hate it, and they
they really
him.
hate it. But Daredevil's awesome because he used it's awesome for a lot of reasons. It was really good show. I was gonna show you guys too another big thing. Well, as I put in as I already mentioned, the box office did really good this week, and we saw Scream 6. Check out our review on Scream 6. It did really well at the box office this weekend. But something they put out during the Oscars was the first trailer for The Little Mermaid, and it's been downvoted to oblivion. But I want to show you one of the reasons it's getting downvoted. Man, it's just like, did Disney just like not have money? Like the CGI, like they might as well just put a cartoon bird in her lap. Like it's just.
Oh, I thought that was a cartoon.
No, this is supposed to be the live action Little Mermaid.
Oh,
It's bad, man. It's real bad. The CGI is
I actually
horrible.
at first glance honestly thought possibly the whole thing was more like modern animation. You know how they could make it really good? Just from the one image, just at the first glance.
I'm trying to see. Let me see if I put it in 1 second. Let me see if I have this to show. Here, I can pull up another picture. Like the CGI is just so bad, and especially coming out of like people. And I didn't see Avatar, but I mean, I saw the trailers, and they looked phenomenal as far as the visuals of The Way of Water.
Right.
So it's coming off the hills of James Cameron's The Way of Water, and Disney clearly hasn't put a lot of money into it. And it just like people are calling it out because it looks like trash, basically. I mean, it was trash. I mean, for lack of better words, it didn't look good. I mean, it just looks real bad. And it's just, let me hold this up. I mean, the CGI water, and it's hard to even get it. You have to watch in the trailer to get the full shots of it. See, I can't even show you how bad the CGI looks behind it. Like, it's just like she's just behind a green screen.
Wait a minute. What is this?
And they even CGI'd her hair.
Is this like the top of a cake? Like when you get a birthday cake?
Like they didn't even
you know how they'll put those figures?
Like compare even the way her hair looks to Amber Turd's hair in Aquaman. Like that's the thing. In 2019, Aquaman, the CGI underwater looks so much better than this Disney movie.
Yeah, because the colors were very vivid. So like her hair, for example, things like that, you kind of want underwater.
They used a ghost crab for Sebastian. That is a crab that can't go underwater. And Flounder. Oh, you have to like, it's like instead of where's Waldo, where's Flounder? Because they don't want you to see Flounder because he looks so bad. So
like,
bad.
Try and keep him out of the shot most of the time.
Oh, it was bad. And the only time the movie looks good is when she's above water. If she's underwater, man, like in the words of Fatal J, it's trash. Like it's bad. It was some bad CGI, man. And
thank you very
Sean,
much, Sean.
Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. I think the bad actors in Hollywood outnumber bad Christians. Yeah, I get what you're saying there.
I think you're right. I would have to agree with you there for sure.
I think you're onto something with that one, Sean. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. That is what gets you with Hollywood is they are so preachy. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can pull something up. I don't think I sent it to you. I sent it to the Toxic Femme chat. I love that I didn't send it to myself, but I sent it for them to have. But I probably won't be able to find it. But speaking of that, the actress who played Chrissy in Stranger Things season 4, Chrissy, wake up! That actress.
I watched Nina's video about that. Yeah.
That actress recently came out, and she's I guess I didn't know this. She streams on Twitch a lot. And she just casually throws out, like, I'm just going to be streaming more. I've turned down 4 roles recently because at her last acting gig, the director wanted her to have a threesome with him.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and she does it call names. So there's no reason to believe she's lying about this.
Like she's not trying out to get anybody, you know?
No, just expresses, this is why I don't really want to do this right now. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, good for her.
For real.
For saying no.
And just the self-respect.
Like, the self-respect to say, I don't care if this hurts my career. No.
Like, I'm more important and my dignity is more important.
Yes. And then secondly, like, that's the point I'm trying to get. They want to paint anyone who doesn't agree with them as bad. We're all bad. You're bad if you're Christian. You're bad if you don't believe in their political ideologies. But meanwhile, they're out there trying to get girls to have threesomes to get a role. And it's just like, no thanks.
And it's like, and what were you saying again?
Yeah, like, no, like, you guys don't get to preach morality to us. Sorry, not going to happen. That's a no. So, and I like 65. I've got a review on 65 too. It's all right. It's okay. The one thing I say about 65, I hope that those writers, the writers of A Quiet Place, keep getting more work. And I think they will. Because even that movie can probably leg out to actually make a profit. Because the thing now after 2 Quiet Place movies and 65, they are so not woke. They are there to tell a story. They have very traditional, when I say traditional, like, in both of those movies, A Quiet Place and that, they allow men to display masculinity in all of its good characteristics.
Yeah.
Protective, loving, care, like those characters. Provider. And they did the same for, Emily Blunt's character in A Quiet Place too. Those feminine traits as well. That
nurture,
yes.
kind, loving.
So I just hope that's what I'll say about 65. I think they will. Those writers, I've got a lot of faith in them. They write good characters and good stories that are just there to entertain and have like traditional values that most people agree with.
Right.
Like when I say traditional values, I mean, let men be men and let women be women, and masculinity's not bad and femininity's not bad is what I'm saying in that.
And A Quiet Place, and I almost feel like the second one in particular, but it's like, I say this about things that I only really think deserve it. But I mean, it was like, it's really art. It's like, it's so good.
Oh, I love it.
It transcends.
Well, I wonder if they'll be the ones writing. They're doing A Quiet Place Day 1, and that follows a different group of people. But the whole movie is just taking place on day 1 of the alien invasion. So I expect it to be chaotic as heck and just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I hope they're the ones writing it, because that'd be really good. And practical effects. Absolutely. You guys know I love practical effects. Practical effects are so much better than CGI. Because that's right. The Way of Water, I think we're in the water. He was like, get in that water.
We're, in the water.
So it created a lot better look.
It felt like water.
Yeah, because they were in the water.
Her own Harry Styles was like, it felt like a movie.
Also, I'm very sad you didn't see Avatar too. I wasn't the biggest. I know you're a big Avatar man, Jay, and I respect it. It just wasn't my bag baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not my thing.
Same here.
But I really like that you liked it.
We love that for you.
We do love that for you. And Sean with the $1.99. Maybe that's why Vecna killed Christy. Vecna he's that horrible. He's one of those horrible directors with a casting couch.
Totally.
He's one of those bad people out there. Yeah. She's quoting Izzy. I mean, sorry, he, Dominic, definitely picked up on Izzy's comments on 65. So her daughter makes her first appearance. She went to see 65 with me.
And I love that she's just Izzy.
Like I thought it was okay. Like I thought it was decent. I had like some positive things to say about it. And I said, what did you think about it? She just goes, it low-key sucked. I was like, well, dang.
Tell us how you really feel.
I was like, wow. We borderline need that clipped.
You're like, tell me how you feel, but make it Gen Z.
That low-key sucked. She's like, that character was big mad.
Not
like,
literally low-key. All facts, no cap.
I was like, what? And then I think when it came to it, I gave it like 3 to 3.5 hoots out of 5, and she was like 1.5 hoot. I was like, dang.
She is. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't give it negative hoots at this point.
I was like, gosh, man.
And thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. She gave Izzy had never seen any of the Scream. You know, I was new to Scream. Clearly, we've done all of our first watches. She and we rewatched all the Screams leading up to Scream 6. No, I did not rewatch 5 because I will not rewatch 5. You guys know what you did. You know what you did. But we had so much fun. Izzy's like, Shell, we're Screamies. Like, I don't know if there's a name for that fan base, but we've definitely joined the Scream fan base.
Michelle is a huge fan. I did not see that coming.
Well, your daughter wants to buy a mask and go for Halloween as Ghostface. So
I know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, she actually wants to be like, gosh, why did I just go blank on her name? The blonde that comes back in this new one. She wants to be like her character in the 4th one who goes to a party dressed cute.
Yeah. What's her name? Kirby?
Yeah, Kirby. Yeah, Kirby. And she goes dressed cute just with the mask. So that's what she said she wants to do for Halloween.
That might be cute though.
And I want to say this as what kind of my closing thoughts, because I gave you my review of Scream, and I'm still not doing any spoilers. I gave you my review of Scream 6, but I will say this. I've reflected more, and I will say this. The problem with making Ghostface so lethal is on a second viewing, it was harder to buy once you know the reveal. Because the thing about Ghostface in all the other 4 Wes Craven movies is he's running into fridges. He's getting knocked out by the chair someone's throwing at him. He takes some hits.
Yeah.
He'll trip on something. You're like, there goes Ghostface.
Bump his head.
He will. But it makes sense because it's not like some trained killer. So when the reveal,
that's true.
So when the reveal happens, you're like, oh,
because they're not.
Yeah, like you understand, like, oh, I understand why that person tripped. Like it's just that person.
Like I understand why they weren't the smoothest.
Yes.
Ender of life. I don't know what we're allowed to say on YouTube.
But when you make Ghostface, and it is fun watching it, like he is intense, like very intense, very scary in his own way, and lethal. But the problem in doing that is then once the reveal comes, you're like, I don't buy that as much. I feel like that person would have tripped a few times. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's the only thing I'd say.
They were too smooth.
They were too smooth.
I agree.
Wes Craven knew what he was doing when he made Ghostface a little clumsy. It made sense.
It did.
It allowed the reveals to make sense.
Even in overall silly movies, it still made like it added a little more. Legitimacy.
So I did enjoy Scream 6, by the way. It was a lot of fun to see in theater. I had a lot of fun. It's very entertaining, but I still rank all of Wes Craven's movies ahead of it. So that's my last thoughts.
Agreed.
On Scream 6. But you guys have been awesome tonight.
Oh, I think you missed the super chat.
I did. And Sean with the $1.99 super chat. Nat raised an honest kid.
Thank you for the super chat, and thank you very much. She is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself.
Well, he said honest, and I was being honest.
Well, I know, but she's awesome too.
She is, and I was being honest. I just really rated it to me like a 3 to 3.5. That means I thought something was okay. Like that. That's my when I put something in the 3s, I'm like, it was okay. Like that. That's my rating for that. So that's how
because it's kind of like mid.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. I guess my if I was going to be a Gen Zer, I just would have said mid.
I mean, she is a teenager, she's got a little more dramatic flair.
Yes, but yes, thank you so much for that super chat. You know what? Just because you did, we needed that one last time. But you guys have been very awesome tonight.
Yes, you have.
I'm going to be on at 8 o'clock on Toxic Femme tonight. So go check us ladies out there. I'm sure we're going to be extra toxic talking about the Oscars. So definitely check us out on Midnight's Edge channel at 8 o'clock. And definitely come back next week. Oh, good point on Ghostface. Yes, exactly. And actually, last thing, I'm real big into Scream right now.
She is.
Last thing I would say on that too, someone made an excellent point in a video. Yes, I watched an hour-long video about Scream, but they made an excellent point that the fact that Ghostface is not as lethal as like a Michael Myers makes the chase scenes have more, like as an audience, on the edge of your seat because you feel like they got a chance.
That's true.
They can make it. And they said it also psychologically plays
totally. That's what I'm thinking.
It also psychologically plays into your mind of, could I take Ghostface down?
Yeah.
And if you guys saw my review, that's all I was thinking in the entire movie, how I would take Ghostface down.
Like, what would I do? Because like you said, it's a little more realistic because they do kind of have more of a chance, it seems like.
Yes. Scream's genius. Wes Craven was genius.
I can honestly just say this. I just never thought, like when we went to watch Scream 1, that's all I'd ever seen when I was 13. That's all I knew. I never guessed you'd be like a Screamy.
We're Screamies.
I don't know if that's a term, but
we're Screamy.
I guess we're Screamies now.
In fact, I'm going to be on with I'm going to be on his channel, and we're going to talk about Scream. He's been a Scream fan since 1996, and I'm a new Screamy. So we're going to talk about Scream.
It's a Scream.
So we'll definitely link that out. We're going to record that video, so definitely be on the lookout for that.
So for things I didn't see coming, in 2023, I have to say that was it.
Big Scream fan, guys. I mean, I love even the music, the song they play at every one.
I do like that song.
It's just,
I used to always associate it with
Dumb and Dumber.
But then it was like, and I realized, and then it came on the radio one time a few years ago, and I thought, I really kind of like that Dumb and Dumber song. And then I realized it's in every, Scream movie. It's like their thing.
Yeah, Scream's awesome. Then next they're going to come back and there's a Scream poster on the wall. Now it's like, what? It made the wall? Your daughter was looking them up, by the way. She is like, it's aesthetic. The Scream poster.
Biddy and her posters.
But
I call my daughter Biddy. Her name's Izzy, but Biddy. Probably shouldn't be saying names, but.
And thank you, J1, with the $1.99 super sticker. We appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. And you guys again have been awesome. Definitely check out all of our reviews that we've done over the last. We did, I think, 4 reviews last week. Then we've got Mando coming out on Wednesday, and then I'll be covering Shazam. So definitely check those out. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, help the algorithm. And come back next Monday, 6:30, for our guest appearance. He'll be on the whole show, the one and the only Drunk 3PO. So definitely come back next Monday, 6:30. But you guys have been awesome tonight.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly, stay classy.
Yes. You guys stay classy, and we will see you soon. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. Bye, guys.
That was good timing.
That was good timing.